have you been pretty healthy all your life? And she said, yeah. He said, have you ever been bedridden? Oh, Lord, yes, she said. Hundreds of times and once in a buggy.
That's actually pretty racy. Welcome back to Grand Ole Opry Live on CMT. I'm Katie Cook. Now, our next performer was introduced to Minnie Pearl by his mentor, Chet Atkins. And you know how Minnie loved the fellers. Well, he told us that when she would always greet him, she would greet him with the words, "Have I told you lately that I love you?" Let's go to the stage now in a performance by Opry member Steve Warner.
Earl said about Minnie, you never heard a bad word about Minnie. And you could say the same thing about this next guy. I've been a friend of his for nearly 20 years, and I just think the world of him. The nicest guy in town, Mr. Steve Warner.
Thanks, Vinny. Thanks so much for the kind words. It's really an honor for me to be here tonight, honoring this wonderful, sweet lady. When I was inducted into the Grand Ole Opry, it was not long after Miss Minnie had passed away, and I did, in her honor, I did the song that she loves so much, "Have I Told You Lately That I Love You?" We're going to do that tonight just for Miss Minnie, because we love her. I also lost one of my dearest friends in the world this week, and I want to do this for Ian. Ian, I love you, pal. Ready? Have I told you lately that I love you? Could I tell you once again somehow? Have I told with all my heart and soul how I adore you? Well, darling, I'm telling you now. This heart would break in two if you should refuse me. I'm no good without you anyhow. Have I told you lately that I love you? Well, darling, I'm telling you now. Mr. Aubrey Haney on the fiddle. Have I told with all my heart and soul how I adore you? Well, darling, I'm telling you now. Well, darling, I'm telling you now. We love you, Miss Minnie. Thanks so much. Thank y'all.
Steve Warner, everybody. Thank you, Steve. Great job, brother. He's a good boy. I'll tell you what, have you seen the new Hall of Fame, the new Country Music Hall of Fame here in Nashville, those of you that don't live here? It's an amazing facility, and my next special guest, she's not on the program tonight. Her first job in Nashville was taking tickets at the Country Music Hall of Fame, and I'll bet on her someday that she's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Please make welcome Miss Kathy Mateo.
Howdy? I don't do it as good as she did it, but at least I got to do it. I don't criticize people who don't do volunteer work, Minnie Pearl once said. I just don't think they can be as happy as those who do. The Minnie Pearl Award was named to honor her lifetime of remarkable service and to annually recognize an individual or group for outstanding humanitarian and community contributions. In 1988, she was its first recipient. I think Minnie's smiling down from one of those holes in the floor of heaven tonight as she sees a man she knew since he was a teenager receive this award.
You know, songwriting comes easily to me, but accepting the eventual complications of my stepdaughter's juvenile diabetes does not. Holly needs a cure. The Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation is supporting the research that will find one.
Besides his unfaltering support both locally and nationally for the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation, Steve Warriner has been selfless in his humanitarian work for a wide variety of worthy causes that have asked for his help. They are too numerous to mention because in the course of his career there have been hundreds. College scholarships, teen suicide prevention centers, a local library that wants to buy more books, a cancer research center that needs more funds. All are examples of people and projects that have benefited from Steve Warriner's support. He's been called, like Vince said tonight, one of the nicest people in the business because he is. You can see the love when he smiles at you, and you can see the kindness when you look into his eyes. People recognize it. He's a man deeply committed to doing whatever he can do to make our world a better place. Bravo, Steve. You've done just that. And it is my pleasure and honor to present the 2002 Minnie Pearl Award for outstanding humanitarian and community contributions to Steve Warriner.
Very much. Thank you. Thanks, Kathy. Vince, thank y'all so much, Pete. Wow, I'm overwhelmed. I'm back there telling jokes with Vince. I had no idea this was about me, and I'm just overwhelmed and speechless. I don't know what to say, but I know in the spirit of Miss Minnie Pearl, who we all love dearly, she was such a sweet lady, and I just don't know what to say. I'm just going to leave the stage by saying thank you. God bless you all. I'm so honored. My daughter Holly is here tonight, and I'm going to accept this in her honor as well. We do a lot of diabetes work together. So Holly, I love you. This is for you too. Thank y'all. Thanks, Miss Minnie. We love you.
Good man, Stevie Warner. Congratulations, buddy. We'll be right back.